Peace. What's going on, everybody, man? Give everybody a chance to tune on in before I get back to building, before I resume. Y'all know I was streaming about a few hours ago, man. We back. Brief intermission, man. Had to get some things done, but now I got to finish with part 2. Again, another 2 a day, man, but I still got some things that I didn't get off my chest, man, the previous time, so I got to pick back up where I left off, man. Y'all know how I go, man. When I'm in vent mode, it gets real, it gets serious. And I can't stop until I get everything off my chest and then some, man. So I'm going to give y'all a chance to tap back in with your boy before I get back to building, man. Montel, what's going on with you, my brother? Yeah, we got unfinished business, man. I was picking up some momentum in that last stream, but it got cut a little short, man, because I had to do some things. So now we back at it. We back at it, back in vent mode. Eli, peace, what's going on? Sweet Tea, peace queen, what's going on with you? Montel, man, everything smooth, man. They tried to do what they did, but now we back at it, man. We're gonna apply that pressure. See, that's what we do. See, that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. See, I like to bang on them. I don't like to bang on somebody that look like me. I like to bang on this system. So any opportunity I had to bang on them, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna let up. So I'm gonna bang on them. I'm going to apply that pressure to them because that's the true enemy right there, man. So I'm applying that pressure to them. I ain't got time to be banging on somebody that look just like me. I need y'all, so I ain't finna waste my time banging on y'all. We got enough people. We got enough outlets that's already doing that. So I got to utilize my energy and I got to direct it towards them. So when they start doing some wicked things towards me, guess what? I'm going to go in on it. I'm going in on it. I'm going in about it. Evan, peace. What's going on? Nick, everything is smooth. Oh, Magic, the situation is dead. Once I displayed the paperwork, there's nothing they can do to me. So the situation is all good. Now all they can do is sit back and try to plot, plan, and strategize of a new rule to come up with to try to slow your boy down. That's it. But once I gave him the paperwork, that solved all the problems. Oh, Nick, no doubt. I forgot all about that. But no doubt, right on for hitting her up though. See, there we go. Black dollar circulate. That's how we got to do it. Keep it within the family. That's how we must do it. This the type of stuff that I like talking about. I don't got time to be bashing another brother. I don't have time to be bashing another sister. It's counterproductive. It doesn't serve a purpose for me. But I do have time to bang on this system though. I got a lot of time to do that. I got time to do that. Plenty of time. Kurt, what's going on? Plenty of time to do that. I'm not afraid to speak my mind when it comes to this. It's already been out there, man. So it's already been said. So my name is already attached to a certain type of message. My name is already attached to a certain type of vibe. My face is already attached to a certain type of message, certain type of vibe. They already know. They already know what I stand for. They already know what I stood for back in the day. They know nothing is new under the sun. So this ain't new information to them. So they already know what's going on. They know what's good. Anais, what's going on? So they know what's happening. They know what's happening. Ain't no such thing as toning it down when you was already building on that, ain't it? So you ain't about to see me tap dancing. I ain't about to become step and fetch it all of a sudden. Nah, I'm standing on my square, man. I'm standing on it. And I got to talk to white folks for a minute, man, because it's a lot of white people. Even when I was going through some things back in the day, man, back when I was in college, you had a bunch of those white college students that was just so blind. They couldn't believe that racism still existed out here because they were so confined to their little small white towns. They were blind to the reality outside of that small white town. Like, yes, we are still getting mistreated out here. Yes, we are still getting discriminated against heavily. It has not stopped. Just because you are in your lily white town doesn't mean that things are a-okay. Nah, once you get out of that lily white town, then you get to start getting a good glimpse of reality. And you see that nothing has really changed. I literally had people that had that perspective when I was in these classes. They couldn't believe that some of the stuff that I was telling them or we was telling them was happening. Couldn't believe it. Well, I'm here to let you know that, yes, it's still happening. And a lot of this has to do with the system that your ancestors built. And a lot of y'all are reaping the benefits from that exact system. Y'all reaping the fruits of the labor from the exact system that your ancestors laid down. So again, a lot of y'all are closet racists and don't even know and understand it. Just because you're sitting back and you had this neutral perspective don't mean that you're not participating in this systematic racist system. Your lack of participation Your lack of participation speaks volumes because, again, you reaping the benefits. You reaping the benefits from your ancestors. The things that they put my ancestors through. You reaping the benefits. And if it boils down to it, guess whose side you gonna take? You don't want to leave those benefits. You don't want to jeopardize those benefits. So that's why we say a lot of y'all are closet racists, man, because when it boils down, when it pops off, y'all gonna choose the comfortable side. Y'all don't want to get on this black side because y'all got to give away all y'all privileges. Y'all got to give away all those benefits, and y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see that happen. And that's just the reality. That's just the reality of it. Y'all think y'all can, I got a black friend and things of that nature, and that can take away from the fact that you're racist. Nah, it's bigger than that. Racism is a lot bigger than that. Y'all got to study what racism actually is. Y'all got to study what racism actually is. And I'm talking to white folks. White folks got to study what racism is. A lot of you white people don't understand what racism actually is. Why? Because y'all ain't had to endure it. Y'all haven't had to go through it. Y'all haven't had to experience it. So y'all don't know what racism is. Y'all wasn't brought up in the system that we call black supremacy. Y'all wasn't brought up in a system like that. So y'all don't know y'all don't know what it's like to deal with what we got to deal with. Y'all don't know what it's like. Y'all do not know what it's like. Point blank, period. Andronicus, peace, what's going on? Point blank, period. Y'all don't know what it's like. Y'all don't understand what it's like. So y'all really need to educate yourselves when it comes to the topic and subject of racism, white supremacy, things of that nature. Y'all need to educate yourselves on that. A lot of y'all are not educated. Y'all are not educated when it comes to what racism actually is. Y'all ain't educated. Y'all think racism and being prejudiced is the same thing. So that's how we know a lot of y'all don't understand what racism is. Y'all think a black person coming out talking badly about white people is racism. Incorrect. It's not what that is. So again, when y'all hold those type of views, then that lets me know that you don't thoroughly understand what racism is. Racism is not a black person saying, hey, I don't like white people. Racism is bigger than a white person saying, I just don't like black people. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Antoinette, peace queen, what's going on? Thunder Scorpion, man, most definitely. What you say, the biggest racists are the ones who don't even know they are racist. And that's what we dealing with for the most part. Like I said, I respect the overt racists because you let me know where you stand. But the ones that's in the closet, acting like they not racist because they got a few black friends and associates, those are the ones that you can't trust. Those are the things that those are the ones that you cannot trust. I don't care that you have a black friend, black associate. I don't care that you converse with black people. I don't care. I really don't care. It's a lot bigger than that. It's a lot deeper than that. So stop playing with me. Nick, no doubt. They don't know what it's like. Every time a cop get behind you, you got to start contemplating about whether or not you're going to lose your life. Like at any given moment. You know everything is legit in your automobile, but you like, man, if this cop is having a bad day, this could be the last day. This could be my last day on earth. Little things like that. They able to get pulled over and talk dirty to the cops, pull out weapons on that. They able to do that. They able to do things like that still exist. We not even able to show identification. We show identification. They are in fear. They like, oh, I thought he was getting the gun. I was giving you the ID that you just asked for. I was giving you my ID that you just asked for. What you mean? It's 2021, man. As many times as we've been blasted by the police, man, come on. Y'all literally think we just dumb enough to be like, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and pull this gun on the cop. For y'all to still be walking around in fear? White folks don't understand that. They don't know anything about that. They ain't had to live that type of life. They'll never have to live that life. White folks ain't got to send white folks ain't got to send their children to school and worry about them being miseducated, being taught improperly. They don't have to worry about that. They don't have to worry about sending their children to school and their children coming home feeling lesser about themselves because of the way they depicted in the school books. They ain't got to worry about that. Then white children gonna come home like, yes, we can take over the world. We can conquer the world because that's how we depicted in the school books. That's what y'all get to do. That's what y'all get to do. That's what y'all got to worry about. No, we got to send our children to these schools, and then we have got to re-educate our children. Say, listen, what they teach y'all in the school system is not the truth. It's not the whole truth. It's fabricated. Y'all ain't got to worry about doing that. Y'all glorified in the school system. Y'all came up with all these theories, all these inventions. That's y'all. Y'all did that. Pythagorean theory. Oh, that's a Greek. All these wonderful philosophers. Socrates, Plato. All Greeks. Those white folks. Anything that's good is gonna be associated with the white folks. That's what the little white kids are seeing. That's what the little white kids are seeing. What are the black kids seeing though? What are the black kids seeing? And y'all got the nerve to be speaking up on racism. Y'all got the nerve to be blaming black people for racism still being in existence. Quit playing with me. Y'all got the nerve to say things like, well, racism wouldn't exist if y'all didn't talk about it. Quit playing with me. Racism gonna exist as long as this system exists. All you got to do is look at the school system and what they teaching. That's racism right there. As long as they don't continue to teach the truth, then again, that's racism right there. Racism is not still in existence because I choose to talk about it. Nah, I didn't ask y'all to put my ancestors through what they went through. I didn't ask for that to happen. So quit playing with me. Stop playing with me. And William, one of the few ones. I done had a few of them within my circle. One of the few ones I worked with a white guy. He told me the same thing. He listened to what I said objectively and said, man, I cannot argue with what you're saying. You got to select few. But William, you should know. You should know a lot of your peers, it don't fly with them. It don't work like that with them. Nikki, peace, what's going on? Oh, beautiful goddess Keys. I already know what they know about them, and I already know. Listen, y'all know my story, man. When they approached me, when I was parked at my parents' crib, when I graduated high school, I guess we was in too big of a house. We didn't fit in, so he had to approach me, make sure I knew the address and all that type of good stuff. So I know what it's like. I know what that's about. I know what that's all about. Stop playing with us though, man. Airview, what's going on? Stop playing with me. Thunder Scorpion, man, I'm telling you, man, it's big within the school system, man. People don't understand that, man. People don't understand the trauma. People don't understand the trauma that the black child goes through when they go through the school system. Man, all of that, man, all of those lies, all of those fabrications that are taught, man, it impacts the mind of the black child. And a lot of people don't understand that, man. A lot of people don't understand that role in racism and keeping racism alive, man. Every time that you make that black child feel like they are inferior because you are teaching them misinformation. Like you don't know what you're doing to them psychologically. Matter of fact, they do know what they're doing to them psychologically. We are the ones that tend to not understand what's going on because that's the way they done programmed us. That's the way they conditioned us. So stop playing with it. Beautiful goddess Keys. Homeschooling is the way these days. Homeschooling is the way. We got to find a way to homeschool until we build more of our own type of schools, man, because again, they can't continue. We cannot continue to allow them to teach misinformation. We just can't allow that to happen. We can't. Man, look, I got some clients, man. They ain't spoken on it yet, but I can speak on it for them. I ain't gonna say names, but I got some clients right now that told me about a situation with their young son. Man, they told the school, they was like, we don't want our son drinking milk, dairy, cow's milk. And they told him, the school told the parents that they got to get a doctor's note. They got to get a doctor's note stating why what is he, 5? Stating why the 5-year-old cannot drink the cow's milk and has to drink almond milk. Got to get a doctor's note because they done said they don't want their son drinking the cow's milk. Are you playing with? Or like, are you joking? If I don't want my son drinking the cow's milk, then don't give him the cow's milk. Give him some water. You ain't got to give him the almond milk. Give him the water, but you saying I got to give you a doctor's note? I got to give you a doctor's note stating I can't drink the cow's milk. I must drink the almond milk. That's the world we living in. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Man, this school system is striving to destroy us. Stop playing with me. Man, listen, it's already enough science out here that let you know about 75 to 80% of us are lactose intolerant. So why do I got to give you a doctor's note when a large percentage of us are not even designed and equipped to digest the cow's milk, the dairy products? So y'all listen, Nature is telling you 75 to 80% of us. That if y'all ain't good at math, that's a large majority. That's a large majority. 75 to 80% of us are lactose intolerant. So now I got to give you a doctor's note to say, hey, my son can't drink or should not be drinking cow's milk. So that's what we got to go through. That's what we got to go through. Come on, man. If I say, hey, he ain't drinking cow's milk, respect that. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. You going to make me go get a doctor's note from a doctor who probably going to tell me he needs to drink the cow's milk? Really? That's what you think? That's what you think I'm going to go do? No, I'm not going to approve that because he needs the cow's milk for calcium and strong bones. So you trying to make me go through the system that you know good and well is probably going to tell me, nah, that's crazy. He needs the milk. The growing boy needs the milk. Quit playing with us, man. This is the type of stuff that we dealing with. That should be a simple process. Look, my kid not drinking the cow's milk. That's it. Like, okay, Mr. So-and-so, okay, Mrs. So-and-so, cool. We just not going to give him the cow's milk. Nah, they need a doctor's note. Come on, man. And people wonder why I be banging on the system. People wonder why I talk so bad about the school system and why I say it's trash. And we just need a whole different structure in regard to the school system. But until we get that figured out, homeschooling should be the way. Because the school system is just garbage, man. Garbage. From the information to the foods they feed us, all of that, man. It is just garbage. It's garbage. To the pay. Like when you go to the listen, if you ain't teaching at a private school level and you teaching the public school kids, the pay is trash. The pay is trash, yet you supposed to be responsible for teaching the future, but that your pay is not a reflection of that. So hence why you probably don't even care. You like, man, they ain't paying me enough to deal with this nonsense. But yet y'all want to tell them education is everything. Well, pay them public school teachers a little bit more. If education is all this, if education is so important, why you ain't paying them? Why you ain't paying them? Why are you not paying them? That don't even make any sense. But you finna tell everybody, oh, you need to go get an education. But the people that's responsible for educating you for the most part don't make a lick of anything. But yet education is what they should be getting. You already, by doing that, by not paying the public school teachers, you already letting them know that education in and of itself is not that valuable. Because the people that's responsible for teaching you on a public school level don't make nothing. Man, listen, my college academic advisor was having to work a part-time job. Like, man, listen, they don't be making no type of bread, man. They don't be making no type of money. But yet they supposed to be responsible for the future, for educating the future. And education is supposed to be top tier. Without education, you can't do anything. You need an education. But then the people that's supplying you with the education, the people that's going to be responsible for you learning the fundamentals and the basics, if you don't learn those, then you can't advance at a higher level. The people that's responsible for all of that, what do they make? They out here struggling. They out here struggling, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Beautiful Goddess Keys, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Quit playing with us. That's what we should end all emails like that. Quit playing with us. Quit playing with me. Just stop playing with me. That's what I'm gonna let them all know. Stop playing with me. Ms. Donnie, it's a lifelong process, man, because we scarred, we traumatized, man. We done been miseducated for so long, man. We traumatized. And it seems like every time you think you learn something new, then you turn around and you learn something else, man. So it's levels to it. It's levels to it. It's crazy. Yeah, Nias, we should be eating gluten-free foods. We shouldn't be rocking with the dairy, but we got to get doctor's notes. But y'all can go, listen, y'all can go feed me all of this acidic food, and I don't need my physician's approval. I don't need a doctor's note to eat all this garbage food that y'all finna give me. Y'all be having little parties and we eating all this candy and all this garbage, and I don't need a doctor's note. But if I say, lad, my child can't drink milk, then now he needs a doctor's note. But you can feed them all type of poison. You can feed them pork. You can feed them garbage pizza. You can feed them ice cream. You can feed them candy, and they don't need no doctor's note. That's cool. They can come right in the gate. Right out the gate, they can eat those foods with no doctor's note. That's cool. That's cool. Foods that have a history of being acidic, causing all type of problems. And y'all just throwing the foods out there to them. Go ahead and eat that. But then I say, nah, they can't eat that. Now you need a doctor's note. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Beautiful Goddess Keys, man. Yeah. They always try to hit us with the ADHD. Always try to hit us with the ADHD. Make it seem like we got a problem. Nah, we just learn differently. We just learn differently. Like this learning environment is not conducive to the way that I learn. You know, that don't mean I have a problem. But a lot of people fall for the okie doke. And then they end up putting their children on that medication that does way more harm than good. Oh, William, man, I already know. Man. I've been around people of the same type of background. And it's crazy, man. You don't supposed to treat them like they're different. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to do them like that. That's what I've learned from the parents of children of that nature. You supposed to treat them like you would treat every other child, man. But that don't happen. That doesn't happen. Sharif and Peace, what's going on with you, my brother, man? We venting. Man, Thunder. Hey, Thunder, don't even get me started on. Don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that. A lot of times I see things that they doing and be like, must be nice. Must be nice to be able to do that. Must be nice to not have to worry about that. Must be nice. Must be nice. Nick, and that's 100%. She was right. The teacher was right and exact. 100%. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us. That is my please. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Some of us are legit out here just minding our business, man, trying to take care of ourselves and our families. That's literally what some of us are out here doing. That's what most of us want to do. But y'all come out the gate just bothering us, man. Please, man. If I'm not doing anything destructive, why are you bothering me? Why are you making me out to be a criminal when I'm not? See, that's what my high school was on, trying to criminalize me because I got locks. I'm out here serving detention because of the long hair. You creating a criminal at that point. I literally have done nothing bad, but you making me out to look like a bad person. So you creating the image of a criminal. You say this guy is bad. He has detention. Whole while I'm only in there because of my hair. So I'm not in there because I've done anything bad. But what do you associate with detention? A bad child. Those are the type of people that you put in detention. I was in detention because of my hair length. So you creating a criminal, man. You creating that image, man. So now you got people looking at me a certain type of light, and I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything but express myself by growing my hair. But when people see me in that detention, they like, oh, that dude must be bad. That dude must be this, that, and the third. He must be a misfit. He must be a troublemaker. The whole while, all I did was grow my hair out. So stop playing with me, man. Stop doing it. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like I'm not the one to play, man. I like I said, man, I have been through way too much in regards to this system, man. So a lot of times, man, you be having people from like the 60s, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my parents and grandparents be like, man, you don't know what it's like to face racism. And I'm like, man, yes, I do. It's just a different form of it, man. We definitely still face it in today's time. It's just a different form, man. It ain't the same way y'all faced it. I faced it in different ways. Definitely faced it in high school. And a lot of times I faced it indirectly. I faced it a lot, man. I faced it a lot, man. Don't even get me started on the million different ways I have been discriminated against. And again, I wasn't born yesterday. So of course they're not going to go out here and admit that that's what they doing. But y'all know how I go, man. Y'all know how I go. You getting denied certain opportunities that you overqualified for. You know why that's happening. You know why that's happening, man. You know why that's happening. So stop playing with us. Stop playing with it. William, you say they will call you a devil worshiper because you was left-handed. Yep, I'm left-handed too. So I didn't got all of that left-handed talk. But stop playing with me, man. Please stop playing with us, man. Because y'all, the thing of it is the system. When I say y'all, this system, I'm talking to this system because that's what I'm talking about. The thing of it is the system can't handle the truth. So please stop messing with us. Because every time we come out here and try to speak the truth, when y'all mess with us, y'all try to kill us. Y'all try to silence us. Y'all try to kill us. All of that. Y'all do that type of stuff, man. Y'all can't handle the truth. So if y'all can't handle the truth, please leave us alone and let us be. See, the thing of it is, if y'all leave us alone and let us be, we're not about to come out here. We're not about to come out here and do that. We about to mind our business. We about to take care. We about to take care of business. That's what we gonna do. But when you keep bothering us, then we gonna start to reveal certain pieces of information because you will not leave us alone. When you leave us alone, you see communities like Black Wall Street, man. You see that type of stuff, man. Rosewood. You see those type of communities when you leave us alone. Leave us alone. When you bother us, then there you go. You awaken the beast. So leave us alone. If you don't bother us, we're not going to bother y'all. We are a welcoming people. So if we're not being bothered, we going to befriend you. We going to be nice to you. We going to be generous to you. We're not going to destroy. We're not going to do anything evil to you if you don't bother us. We're not. That's what type of people we are. Hence how we got into our position in the first place, because we were so nice and generous and welcoming. So again, just please leave us alone when it comes to certain things, man. We not out here striving to bother anybody for the most part. Yes, you have a few knuckleheads. Y'all can deal with those knuckleheads. Y'all can deal with them. Deal with the knuckleheads. But those of us that are striving to do better, leave us alone, please. Please stop making it harder for us, man. We already, for the most part, didn't ask to be here. So we trying to do the best with what we got here. So just let us, or allow us to do that, man. Stop making things more complicated and then wonder why crime rate is so high. Come on, man. Don't even get me started on like the ghetto and things of that nature and how it was manufactured and redlining and stuff like that. Man, it gets deep. They literally created these conditions and then look at us like, ooh, look at y'all savages. Man, no, that's because, again, it's called white flight. That's because we started to move in on a certain side of town. Y'all didn't like it. Y'all started to move. All the money left the neighborhood. Then the neighborhood became impoverished. And then when you got poverty, you're going to have crime, especially when you denying these people all type of opportunities. You wouldn't even sell them a house. Man, it just gets real. Man, I can't even, man, listen, my parents, man, the house that I grew up in, the neighborhood, and the house where I grew up in, that neighborhood, probably for about the first, well, while my parents was looking for houses and whatnot, that neighborhood was predominantly white. They said, man, they was looking for houses in that neighborhood, but they said the white people in that neighborhood would not sell them a house. They said they was going from house to house in that neighborhood, and them people would not sell them. They came across one lady who would finally sell them a house. And that's the house I ended up growing up in. But they said, man, they was getting denied and rejected left and right. They said the white people in that neighborhood was like, no, we're not giving up our house to this black family. Literally, this is what was happening when I was born. Literally. And y'all think that we just be making this stuff up. Man, my parents, man, all they were striving to do was to find a home for their family. That is literally all they were striving to do. Why they got to endure all that nonsense, man? They weren't asking for that. They was like, man, we just want a home so we can raise the family. Come on, man. So kudos, man. Shout out. I mean, she's no longer alive, but shout out to the elderly white lady that sold my parents the house. That was like, man, the rest of y'all out here on some garbage. I'm gonna sell them this house because this is a nice couple. It's a nice couple. I'm gonna sell them the house because they're gonna take care of it. And that's what we did. That's what we did. So stop playing with us, man. My people was just trying to better their lives out here, man. They was like, we about to have a third child. We can't be in these apartments. We need a home, and there we go. And they just get denied. Being denied left and right, denied left and right, denied left and right. Stop playing, man. Denied left and right. See, they got the power to do that. Then next thing you know, you're gonna settle for a home because you're getting denied everywhere else. You're gonna settle for a home on the not so good part of town. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. They call the stuff the slums. They call the stuff a ghetto. They want to make it seem like we not taking care of our, man, that neighborhood was destroyed from the jump. Once y'all started to remove all the money and all the funds from that particular neighborhood, man. People don't understand the money that's involved in that, man. People don't understand the money that's involved in that, man. Quit playing, man. Quit playing with me, man. Yeah, beautiful God is keys, most definitely by design. And people don't be understanding that, man. I didn't broke. Listen, I have broken this down. Part of my education is business, man. So this stuff was broken down to me, man. I got the game, and I had whole classes on redlining and how they discriminate when it comes to bank loans and stuff like that. Man, this stuff is, if you find an honest white teacher, which I had several of them, they was letting me know the game. They was like, hey, this is what be happening when y'all strive to get these loans, man. So this is how you want to play the game. Man, I'm telling you, it's real in the field. I've gotten the game, man. I know what be happening out here. This stuff is all by design, man. This is the type of stuff they don't want you to know. This is the type of stuff they don't want you to believe, man. But it's out here. It's happening. Can't make this up. Can't make this up, man. For the most part, man, people just listen. People just want to take care of their families, man. People just want to take care of themselves. People just want to have enough funds to where they can sit back and do some things they enjoy and be able to take care of the basic needs. But when you eliminate that, you create problems, man. When you're not supplying people with these opportunities, when you got all these type of jobs that don't pay work anything, then people gonna have to try to make ends meet in any type of way. And we already know where I'm going with that. That's what Nip talked about, man. Nipsey, man, was like, man, he was trying to get these jobs. He was like, these jobs wouldn't hire him. He was trying to make an honest living, but it wasn't working out for him, man. And that's just how it is. That's how it is. A lot of us be striving to do what's right and exact, man, but we be having too many doors closed in our faces. And I don't know about y'all, man, but that can become depressing. That can make you start to doubt yourself. Like, man, what's wrong with me? Why I ain't getting any of these jobs? You start to question yourself. You start to feel like, man, am I worth it? That's not a good feeling, man, to be getting rejected all those times, especially when it's things that you know you qualify for. And that's what tends to happen, man. That creates depression. That creates depression. That creates the condition for depression. So stop playing with us, man. You can only get denied and rejected so many times before you start to question yourself and your abilities. Like, dang, man, something must be wrong with me, man. If I keep getting rejected, man, this ain't making sense. It must be me. I must be the problem. You ain't going to look at the system. You're going to look at yourself like it must be me. I must be the problem. Nah, man. Nah, this system is part of the problem, man. Like, stop playing with us, man. This system is part of the problem, man. That's why every time somebody come out and speak against it, you see what happened to them. The system is part of the problem, man. I know a lot of brothers like that, man, tried to earn that honest living, man, and it didn't work out for them. Didn't work out for them at all, man. They tried, man. You can only try for so long before you like, man, you know what, man, I'm against this clock. I got to make ends meet. I got to provide for my family, man. I keep getting denied these opportunities, man, and these simple opportunities. I know Nip, he talked about Taco Bell in one of the joints. Like, man, we'll go do anything, man. Like, one thing about a man, what y'all don't realize, man, one thing about a man, keyword, man. I ain't talking about a little boy. I ain't talking about any of that. I'm talking about a man. One thing about a man is we gonna work, man. We gonna do what we gotta do. We gonna work. Like, a man gonna work. No matter the man, we go out here and do anything, man. If it's gonna take care of the fam, if it's gonna take care of ourselves, we gonna go do it. Keyword, man. So don't misinterpret that. That's what I'm saying. A man. One thing a man is gonna do, a man is going to work. A man is going to work, especially if he got people to provide for. We gonna work. We don't care what it is that we doing. We will work. But when you keep denying them opportunities in regards to things he know he can do, then we gonna find work somewhere else. We gonna find work somewhere else. We're not gonna keep playing. We're not gonna keep playing. But one thing a real man gonna do, a real man is going to work. We gonna look for work. We gonna try to create work. We gonna work. We about work. We about putting in work. Because we got people we gotta provide for, man. We got a universe to provide for, man. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. So I know a lot of brothers, man, that try to earn that honest living because they willing to work. They willing to put in the work. They don't care what they doing. They don't care if they working at Taco Bell. They don't care if they sweeping up baths. Like, they don't care what they doing. They willing to put in work. But when you keep telling them you're not qualified, we've chosen another candidate. When you keep telling them things like that, he say, all right, they keep playing with me, man. This ain't good, man. I got kids I got to take care of, man. They playing with me. So here we go. I'm gonna get my hustle on. And then y'all criminalize them for that. Y'all criminalize them for that. Then they out here getting a hustle on, and then y'all want to make it look like dudes out here just lazy. They don't want to work. Nah, man, quit telling them lies, man. Quit telling them lies, man. See, that ain't the whole story. See, that's what they want y'all to believe. They want y'all to believe that all these dudes that's out here hustling and slanging, like they just lazy and they just chose the wrong path. They're not gonna tell you the backstory. They're not gonna tell you that, man, he applied for 20, he went on 20 different interviews and got rejected 20 times. He was like, man, he got tired of the rejection. See, they're not gonna tell you that part of the story. So therefore, you start viewing all these dudes that's out here in the streets in a negative light. But you don't know the whole story, man. You don't know that the dude was applying to Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, all of this type of stuff, and just was getting denied left and right. So stop playing, man. Stop playing. Y'all don't know the whole story, man. Y'all don't. I can speak from experience on that, man. I was getting denied some opportunities that I'm like, man, I can do this job in my sleep. I can do this in my sleep. And I'm like, man, y'all ain't even giving. I ain't even qualifying for the interview. This ain't making any sense. I meet all the requirements. I got this, I got that, I got this, and I got that. And I ain't qualifying for the interview. Nah. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. We know what that's about. We know what that's about. We know what that's about, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. We know what it's about out here, man. King me, most definitely. Definitely gonna wisdom and power. And that's what we gonna do, man. Listen, that's what we gonna do. But when Malcolm X said by any means necessary, that's what we do. That's what a man lives by, that philosophy. By any means necessary. By any means necessary, man. We gonna go out here and go get it. But what we not gonna do is allow somebody to continue to slam doors on our face. We're not gonna allow that. We're not gonna allow that. Original one. You already know my story. I got rejected from a lot of jobs, and I got 2 degrees. 2 of them. 2 degrees. I got denied a lot of jobs, and I got 2 degrees, man. 2 degrees. And was on the dean's list, everything, man. So I already know. I already know. Oh, Terenzo, 1,000%, man. You already know. 1,000% agree. 1,000%. So y'all want to talk about reasons why racism still exists? Man, look at that. Just went crazy real quick, man. Screen. That's right. Hit a button or something, man. But again, back to what I was talking about, man. Y'all wondering why racism is still so prominent and why racism exists. Just look at the system. Just look at the system, man, that we operating under. Just look at it. Nah, we back on it, man. We back on it. We back on the road, man. We back on it. We back on it, man. I don't know. Malfunction. I don't know. Technical difficulty, I guess. I don't know, but I'm back here. I'm back in the building, man. But again, we're gonna get back to vent mode. We're gonna get back to vent mode, man. They wonder why things are the way that they are because the system is still intact. System hasn't changed. The only way that this system can be changed is if it's destroyed and we build an entirely new system. Until that happens, man, guess what? The very foundation of this system revolves around racism. It's the foundation of this system, man. Foundation of this system, man. So stop playing with me, man. Stop making it look like I'm the reason. Stop making it look like we the reason. No, I just respond to the discrimination. I respond to it all on both ends. I'm going to respond to the discrimination on their end, and I'm going to respond to the nonsense from my people as well. So best believe I get on my people. See, I deal with all things inequality. I deal in equality, man. So I'm going to get on everybody that mistreats us. I'm going to get on everybody. Melissa, peace, what's going on? I'm going to get on everybody. I ain't just, listen, the experience I had today was with a white fire marshal lady. Listen, I done had experiences with the Arabs. I done had experiences with the Asians. I done had experiences with my own people, and I talk about all of it. I goes in on all of it. I goes in on all of it, man. We're not going to deal with, I'm not dealing with the nonsense from anybody, from any group of people, man, and we shouldn't. We shouldn't. So a lot of times, man, people want to start talking about the things that's going on within our community. We know it starts at home first. So that's why I always talk about knowledge of self. That's why I always tell everybody it goes back to self. So we're going to preach that knowledge of self, but we're not going to allow you to mistreat us. I'm not going to allow you to mistreat me. I'm not going to allow you to talk bad about me and my people. I'm not going to allow you to do that. I'm not going to allow you to do that. We're going to focus on home. We're going to focus on what's over here. You focus on your home. You focus on what's going on in your community. Hence why things are the way that they are, because y'all not focusing on home. Y'all not cleaning up y'all community. Now we're going to focus on what we got to focus on over here. We're going to do that. We going to do that, man. So stop playing, man. Stop playing with it. Yeah, Dominique, hey, I already know, man. I already know. And that's the thing of it too, man. We gotta do that, man. We gotta have a million different streams of income coming in, man, because the job market ain't nothing. It's hard to do what you need to do on just one source of income, man. Back in the day, that was a thing. Back in the day, one person in the household could have a job, namely the man, and that could take care of the whole house, no matter how many kids was in that house. Nah, nowadays you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me thinking that that's a reality in these days, man. You got to have multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. And if you're with somebody else, y'all both got to have multiple streams of income. Like, that's just the way that it is, man. That's the way that it is, man. So you got to have 5, 6, 7 streams of income coming in, man, to exist right out in here. And it's only going to get worse, man. It's only going to get worse. You about to start inflation is what y'all about to bear witness to. This happened years ago. Y'all saw when the gas prices was going crazy. The food, all that was inflated. And that's what that's what I'll be having to break that down to people, man. They start talking about raising the minimum wage. I'm like, cool. Once they raise the minimum wage, guess what? Everything else is going to go up. So it's going to be the same. So yeah, they raise the minimum wage, then the price of everything just going to go up. So y'all gotta be mindful of what it is that y'all actually asking for. Yep, they raised the minimum wage, cool, but then they just raised the price of everything by $3 or $4. So you in the same boat. So when people be like, "Ah, man, they need to raise the minimum wage. They need to raise the minimum wage," I said, "Yeah, cool." But again, once they do that, guess what they gonna do to everything else though? Guess what they gonna do to everything else? Y'all some fools if y'all think they'll just raise the minimum wage without increasing the price of everything else around us. Y'all to be some fools that think they just gonna raise the minimum wage and everything else stay the same. No. I mean, y'all see that example historically speaking. Man, when wages increase, the prices of everything increase. Because the more that you paying people, the less valuable you telling people that the dollar bill is, meaning that you got to increase the prices because we got more money in circulation. So the more money we have in circulation, the more worthless it becomes. So we got to make the price of everything increase. So that's what people not really understanding. What people not understanding, man. Terenzo, man, hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get him out of there, man. Get him out of there. But stop playing with us, man. That's my motto, man. If y'all don't take anything away from this video, it's gonna be that motto. Stop playing with me. Just tell people that. Stop playing with me. Leave me alone. Stop. Just tell them that. Tell them that, man. Stop playing. They do not want to. They do not want to unleash the beast. They do not want to unleash the beast, man. If you don't want to unleash the beast, if you don't want to see the beast, man, if you can't tame the beast, then please leave us alone. Please leave me alone. Be trying to mind my business, man. Be trying to do what I got to do, man. Be trying to get people fit. Be trying to give people certain types of information. And here y'all go. Here we go. Come on, man. Leave me be. Leave me be. Leave me be, man. And they not doing that. William, yeah. And that's what I tell people. Unfortunately, it's going to get worse before it becomes better. See, we all have this whole perception of unity, and that's what we need. But that sounds good in theory, but in practice, it's going to be far from that. And listen, hey, sometimes division is cool. Division is a part of mathematics. So division is cool. It can serve its purpose. It can serve its purpose. Serve its purpose, man. You just got to make sure when things are divided, you on the righteous side. You on the right side. Like, that's all you got to do, man, because division is normal. It's natural. It's a part of math, man. So it's a language of the universe, man. But you just got to make sure you're on the righteous side. You got to make sure you're on that right side when things are divided like that. That's what you got to make sure, because that's normally we always going to be divided. There's always going to be some sort of division. It's always going to exist. It always has existed. Just got to make sure you're on that right side. That's it. That's it, man. Like, I ain't even after the unity. I just want people to leave me alone. I just want people to just leave me alone, leave me be. That's all I want. That's all I want, but that's too much to ask for, man. People just ain't gonna allow you to be who you are, man. People ain't just gonna allow you to chill out, man, and do what you need to do, man. Just take care of yourself, take care of your family. That's where we at with it. That's where we at with it, man. You fulfilling your purpose out here, you a threat, you a problem. When all you doing is fulfilling your purpose, man, fulfilling your duty, fulfilling your role in life. You are a threat, you are a problem. Threat to society. Plenty of threats out here to society, man. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all giving them guns. Y'all supplying the real threats to society with guns. Y'all dropping rival gang members off on rival turf. That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all doing. Y'all giving the people that y'all need to be locking up, y'all giving them guns. Y'all supplying them with the guns. Y'all supplying them with the drugs. You don't want to talk about that, though. You don't want to talk about that, though. That's what they do. But the working man and the working woman, y'all want to harass us. Y'all want to bother us, man. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Just leave me alone, man. That's all I ask, man. If I'm not bothering you, don't bother me. If I'm chilling, allow me to chill. Because guess what? I'm not going to go out of my way to bother anybody. I'm not going to go out of my way to break a rule. I don't like attention on me. So why would I go out of my way to break a rule? I don't want that type of attention. Who wants to deal with who wants to deal with the law like that? So, man, just leave me alone, man. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, man. I'm gonna take care of what I need to take care of, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my part, man. I'm gonna play my part, I'm gonna play my role. But don't harass me, though. Don't harass me, man. Unnecessary. And I know plenty of y'all can relate to that, man. I know I ain't the only one that been through some things, man. But I definitely been through some things, man. Y'all see the image. Y'all know how they made my image appear within the media. They got people in fear of my type of image, man. So y'all already know, man. So I just get a lot of flack just based off of the way that I present myself and look. That in and of itself. Quez, man, most definitely, man. It's only, and you're gonna see them prices skyrocket some more. And Bonafide, most definitely. Don't fit any type of narrative, man. But they have tried to create a narrative for me to fit. And I don't even fit that one. William, yeah, like I said, man, like, in order for me to express that I hate you, like, it's got to be some serious. I ain't gonna never express that to somebody, man. Not even love, man. I look at love and hate like two extremes. I don't use those words often. Like, I don't throw love out there and I don't throw hate out there. I deal with people from a neutral standpoint, and I allow your ways and actions to dictate how I'm gonna treat you and how I'm gonna view you. But I don't approach people saying I love them, saying I hate them without knowing them. So I'm dealing with you from a neutral perspective. I'm emptying the cup, and I'm gonna allow your ways and actions to dictate how I view you and how I treat you. Point blank, period. But I don't throw the word love out there. I don't throw the word hate out there at all. Like, I don't even do it. It takes a lot for me to use either one of those words. It takes a lot for me to say I love you. It takes a lot for me to say I hate you. So I I don't even throw those words out there, especially when we're talking about people who I don't know and people who I'll probably never get to fully know and understand. So I'm not even going to throw those words out there. So I deal with people from that neutral perspective. Like, all right, I don't know you, so therefore you good with me until you show me otherwise. So I'm going to allow your ways and actions to determine how this is going to go. So it's all neutral, man. And that's any and everybody that I deal with. So I'm gonna give you that one chance, man. Like they say, the first impression is the best impression. I'm gonna give you that one impression. I'm gonna give you that first impression. I'm gonna give you that one. William, no doubt, man. It's all respect, man. Like I said, until proven otherwise, there's always respect. There's always respect, no doubt. But when I'm shown the disrespect, then I'm gonna treat you according to that vibe, according to that energy. When I'm shown the disrespect, don't disrespect. You know, don't talk crazy to me. Don't talk crazy about me. Because now that's going to dictate how I talk about you, how I talk to you, how I approach you, how I deal with you. So don't play with me. Dominique, no doubt. No doubt, man. Like, yeah, you know, they done made me to be feared out here. Little old me. Little old me, man. And I just be minding my business, man. Little old me. Bonafide, no doubt, man. I didn't listen. I used to be the one that I was friends with some of everybody, man. I was friends with some of everybody. The kids that people didn't want to talk to, man, I was cool with them, man. I chopped it up with everybody. That's why I'm so well respected where I'm at, man, because I was friends with the people that was considered the troublemakers, the people that was on the honor roll, the people that was like, man, hey, them kids weird. Like I was friends with all of them. I talked to all of them. I'm like, man, y'all, I'm talking to all of them, man. Everybody got something to offer, man. Everybody got something to offer, man. So I was talking to everybody. Like I said, until you show me otherwise, and then we're gonna have a problem. Now, if I talk to you and you start showing me the disrespect and you start showing me that you're disloyal and all that, not gonna deal with you for too long. Marcel, peace. What's going on? Dominique, no doubt, man, no doubt. Definitely, it's a verb, most definitely. Definitely a verb. And I'm all about action. Like when I was playing sports, I led by action. I wasn't out here loudmouth. It wasn't me. I led by action. You know, that's how it goes. That's how it's supposed to go. But you can say whatever you want to say. I hear people talk a good game. It's called game for a reason. People be talking it, but they don't live it. Rocco, peace. What's going on with you? Yeah, Nick, man, I wouldn't be surprised if things get a lot worse. Wouldn't be surprised if things get a lot worse in regards to prices, man. We gonna see it. We gonna see it. We gonna see things get worse before they get better, man. It's only a matter of time, man. So like I said, hopefully we prepared for it, man. Hopefully we prepare for it for sure, man. I know I'm prepared for it, man. I'm good. It's all about getting that mental right, man. It's all about getting that mental right. And that's why I always talk about knowledge of self. That's why I always talking about making sure we taking care of the mental and the physical. That's why that's part of my message, man. That's why that's the foundation of my message, man. Because when it all goes down, if we are around for it to go down, even if it don't go down, it's actually still going down right now, So in order for us to like exist within society today, man, we got to have a certain type of mentality, a certain type of mentality, and we got to have a certain type of a certain type of like physical makeup, man. We got to be in good health out here, man, to deal with some of the nonsense we dealing with. Like if you don't take care of yourself out here, man, you are liable. Stress is going to kill you quickly. So if you're not eating right, man, if you're not exercising, man, if you're not doing those little small things, you're not gonna last long, man, because this world is stressful. Like this world is stressful. So the least you can do is make sure you at least exercising and trying to eat right. Because this world will tear you down, man. This world will tear you down. You're gonna have to be, you gotta do too much. You gotta do too much these days, man, in order to just provide the basic necessities for your family. So you already got to do too much, man. So the least you can do is make sure you exercising and just taking care of yourself, man, and eating right. And just giving yourself about 30 minutes, man, just to yourself, man. Isolation time, man. That's the least you can do. Because this world will attempt to drive you crazy, man. This world going to throw some things your way, man, and you're going to have to deal with a lot of it. And if you're not equipped to deal with it, like if your health is not there, man, it's going to take you out the game, man. It's going to take you out the game quickly. That's why you seeing people. That's why you see young people in their 20s dying of cancer, dying of heart disease, dying in their sleep, dying of natural causes. Man, how you 20-something and then you died of natural causes? What? But that's what's happening. That's what's happening, man. You dying of natural causes and you 25, you're 26. How you dying of natural causes that young, yo? This world, man. This world, man, taking us out early, man. Because we're not taking care of ourselves, man. That's why I tell everybody to do that. That's why I encourage everybody, take care of yourself, man. There is no way you're going to be able to take on this world, man, with ill health. No way possible. Not going to last. Not going to last, man. You got to have something to counter the stress. You got to have something to counter the toxicity, man. And that's exercise and that's eating right. That's countering that. That's the least you could do. It still might take you out, but it's going to take a minute, though. It's going to take a minute, opposed to if you're not doing any of that. So, man, the least you can do, man, is just take care of the mental, take care of the physical, man. That's the least you can do. You do have that power, man. That's the least you can do. Instead of making excuses, man, the least you can do is to take care of the mental, take care of the physical. Andronicus, no remorse at all. Terenzo, exactly. Exactly. Say because too many think unnecessary things into existence. 100%. Creating conflict or creating problems where there are not even any problems. So you created a problem where there wasn't a problem. Stressing yourself out unnecessarily. Don't do that. You creating problems where there are no problems and then wonder why you can't actually solve your real problems because you creating problems that don't even exist. So then the actual problems that do exist that you got to solve, you ain't got no room to solve because you out here battling these false problems that you didn't create. Come on, man. King me, constantly renew yourself, refinement, cleanse oneself mentally and physically. So we go on these physical detoxes, man. You got to go on that mental detox as well. So refinement, like always, refinement is to cleanse oneself mentally and physically. That's what we would call a detox. So you got to go, man, listen, you should be detoxing once a month at least. At least. So that should be the main staple, man, of your regimen, to refine yourself mentally. A lot of people do it physically. A lot of people go on these temporary diets and detox and all that type of stuff physically. But mentally, how often do you detox? Mentally, how often do you refine yourself? Not often for most people. Not often. So you got to refine yourself, man. You got to refine yourself mentally, man. That is crucial. It's crucial, man. Like I said, mentally, a lot of us are obese, man. So we got to get rid of that unnecessary weight mentally, you know. We got to get rid of that unnecessary mental weight, man. So that's crucial, man. So just like y'all striving to lose, like shrink that belly fat, man, you should be striving to shrink that mental fat as well, man. You should be striving to decrease your mental fat percentage. So come on, man. We gotta get serious, man. We gotta get serious out here, man. We playing around. We gotta get serious. So just like I started off going in on them, I'm gonna end it by letting us know what we gotta do, or we gotta step up. We gotta start taking this stuff more seriously, man. That's what we gotta do. We gotta start taking our health more seriously. We gotta start taking our education more seriously. Like, we got to do all of that, man. We got to start taking life around us more seriously. Like, we got to just start embracing the smaller things in life. Stop taking them for granted. Like, those are the little things that we got to do. We got to take care of home, man. We got to start doing that. We got to do a better job of that. So that's our duty and that's our responsibility. Nobody else's. We're not going to depend on anybody else to do that for us and the future generations, man. That's on us, and it will always be on us. Yeah, Nick, that's all it is, man. Not only making a decision to want better, man, we just got to start being better. Being better, doing better. That's it. Just be better and do better. Be better, do better. Like, it's just that simple, man. We just got to start being, man. We got too many people out here trying and striving. We ain't got enough people out here doing and being. Like, forget all that trying and striving. We just got to do and we just got to be. And leave it at that, man. And leave it at that. King me, and that's what society is. That's why I choose to refrain from interacting with a lot of people within society because of that. Because of that. It's no offense to some people, but man, I value my sanity. I value my peace. So I choose to refrain. I choose to refrain from interacting with a lot of people because I value my peace. I value my sanity. And when I see that you don't value your peace and your sanity, why would I think that you're going to do the same for me? So I'm going to choose to not entertain or not interact with said individual that doesn't even value their own peace and their own sanity. When you out here entertaining a bunch of foolishness and you consuming a lot of negativity, toxicity, and destruction, then that lets me know that you don't really care about being at peace. You don't really care about being centered. You don't care about being healthy. So why would I think you would care about that for me? You don't. So you don't have any problem throwing all that negativity my way. You don't have no problem vomiting all of that negativity and destruction and toxicity on me. I have no problem doing that. That verbal vomit. You don't have no problem doing that, man. And I ain't got time to be cleaning that type of stuff up off of me, man. I ain't got time for it. I don't have time. I don't have time for that, man. William, you already know. That's where I'm at. I'm in Missouri, St. Louis. You already know. Iroko, you say get new phones, new clothes, but refusing to clear the mind of that old info. That's holding us back and upgrade on the more make sense practical things. Holding us back big time, man. We have no problem investing in all this artificial nonsense and all of these material gadgets and whatnot, man. But we have a problem with investing in our minds and investing in our health, man. Eating healthy too expensive. I don't like to read. I don't like drink water. Like little stupid stuff like that. I ain't gonna eat these fruits. I don't like vegetables. We got all type of excuses. But when it comes to consuming all this nonsense, we ain't got anything to say. We cool. We all for it. We all for it. Who beefing now? Who talking negatively about somebody now? Ooh, I want to hear what they got to say. Man, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. We got to grow up, man. Put all the childish stuff behind us, man. Sharif, man, there you go. Smoothie it up. Smoothies are life, man. Smoothie it up. Magic is definitely backwards. Andronicus, man, and more negativity on top of that. Negativity galore, man. Negativity galore. But y'all, with that, man, with that being said, though, I appreciate y'all tapping in, man, for part 2 of this vent and this rant, man. I'm going to probably get back on here tomorrow and Thursday, man, because I'm going to have to go ahead, go out of town, got to head down south, man. For I don't deal with the holidays, man, but we got to do something for my grandmother. Y'all know what this weekend is. I don't really too much acknowledge a lot of these days, but y'all know. Got to make a move, so I won't be able to tap in with y'all while I'm down there, man. Got to deal with that situation. So I'm going to definitely be on tomorrow and Thursday for sure. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate the comments and all that good stuff, man. This was a nice stream. Appreciate it, man. I'ma tap out for the day. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday, man. I'ma catch y'all tomorrow. So y'all be easy out here. Peace.